Lulu, if she doesn't polymorph you, she can also Whimsy the Jinx, helping with the bonus movement speed, making it easier to dodge those skill shots. On top of that, you have the Corki. And also, you'd have to find a way to get through the Jarvan and the deny Adam as much farm as possible.
I mean, Adam doesn't have flash either. Like, if he gets hit with a single brittle, this is a very easy knockup. There's the... Just look for the polymorph. What can he do? You can't do anything against that. The power, but Unleashed Power isn't going to chunk him out too quickly. He's just going to be a very beefy boy on the front line. And now Xmatty in for a very difficult situation as well. Jumps away, limit low. And you can use the other ones for sight, but that one, Nuclear Entity being in, as is Adam, and this could be a good flank position for BDS. Jumped away by XL, but Marcoon has to pop the stopwatch. Adam trying to dive onto the backline. Limit's going to pick up the first kill. What can Nukeduck and Patrick do? Not enough. The heals from Limit keeping BDS. And Nukeduck will use the package to get away from that one. Finn not in the position to fight this. Vanguard Jet stuck to wide. There's the flawless duet. But look at the CC chain onto Adam. Baited and outsmarted XL. Waited and they found their bite. Syncroft now forced to use an ultimate of his own just to keep himself.
Xmatty has no idea.
He has got Flash, he has got Barrier, and he has got Syncroft just around the corner. Call of the Forge God coming out. Flash Brittle. Oh my goodness, it's just unfair. That's a tank. A tank shouldn't be able to do that. Xmatty burns both his barrier and his flash and wish and dies in the end. Anyway, but perhaps Patrick's going to be turned back around on Wild Goat, keeping him alive just enough to survive for the moment. But the Vanguard Jet slowed him enough for BDS to find the chase, and now the chase can really continue. Nukeduck has to put the damage down for his team. Marcoon only gets a ward, double goes down.
Now a rogue. Look, he's in stealth, looking for the flank. Oh, and this is a good flank.
Oh, cut and call coming out. Call of the Forge God has been used. Who's he looking for? Nuclear in. The first target, there's the Witch coming out as XL actually forced away, and Finn finds Lonesome against 5 members of BDS. But what can Advienne and Patrick do? Patrick has no mana. He can't change to the Rockets, and because of that, he's rooted and taken out. BDS able to wipe this fight down in the bottom side river. Nukeduck will have to flash himself on his way. Call of the Forge God not up. More vision in the pit. Nuclear in. Look at that damage. Limit forced away as well. Marcoon, EQ combo, smite secured, but it's Syncroft that gets it. But look at the damage coming out from XL immediately afterwards. As Nukeduck can stay alive, they can wipe this fight. Limit across the wall trying to do what he can, but what he can do is not too much. Xmatty dies, and only Syncroft and Limit survive.
Let's see where the engage is going to come through. The traps are thrown down. Syncroft looking for an engage.
Look at that damage on Xmatty, already half of his health are gone. The big one coming out as well. Call of the Forge God has been used. Syncroft tries to get in the midst of them, but with the Crescent Sweep, he cannot survive. And now XL can open up! That's a double bomb if I've ever seen one! Hex to XL. Outnumbered right now. Adam dashing forward, exhausted. Only lands the Vanguard Jets onto one, and now Finn is going to join the party. Down towards the bottom lane, it's a 4v4 brawl. Stun, lands, Advienne survives. Nukeduck does not shut down, and it goes over to
Adam. That means that Finn will be a little late to the party.
Remember, Nukeduck doesn't have TP either. And, oh, doesn't matter, Marcoon doesn't have a life. XL immediately have to back away. Good C sense of a game from the name I usually use for it, which is what we're not going to do. Marcoon, oh, that's a lot of damage onto him. Syncroft stepping forward as well. Marcoon down at 2x Matty. As the curtains open, the curtains close, perhaps on XL, and Patrick is forced away as well. Advienne will fall, and BDS, out of the darkness, out of the camouflage, out of the smog, they find 3 quick kills. Baron still remains on them for 15 seconds. And it could be the beginning of the end for XL.
And just like that, XL lose 3 members. The TP is going to come through from Nukeduck. He's trying to clear out as many of these waves as possible, but BDS have their eyes set on the mid lane. The bot lane they can't really do much about right now. The question is, can XL stop the end of the game? 14 seconds. It's close, but with 5 members of BDS, it all comes down to what can Nukeduck do.
Nuclear Int has flash in just a second as well. Adam trying to get onto the back line, trying to get onto Patrick. Syncroft gets onto Nukeduck. Super Mega Death Rocket isn't going to be enough, and both the Nexus Towers have already fallen. BDS, after being behind for so long, have been able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat as they take down XL and claim their first